Hello, hello, come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Tell me, let me know that you're here live. Say good morning or hi in the comments. Hello, Rebecca's in the house. Dr. Rebecca, wonderful. If you're watching on the replay, definitely put hashtag replay in the comments. And don't forget to put your takeaways. Yes, 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 yes. And for those of you joining for the very first time, I'm Dr. Disha, cardiologist who deals with colon matters of the heart, and the founder of the Path to Meditation Mastery, Meditation for Female Physician Group, and the Heart Center Living Group, Natural Antidotes to Stress. You should be playing Karma Chameleon. Oh my God. Karma Chameleon. I should. I don't know if I can. I think it's copyrighted. So that's so true. All right, Rebecca is saying that because today is Tuesday, and the law of karma is the law of karma for Tuesdays. But that's awesome. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So we try to meet here Monday through Friday, 7 to 7:30 a.m. Eastern, to fill up on a healthy breakfast for our souls, minds, and spirits. And that way, setting the tone for the day. So let's go ahead and get started. I love that. Seriously. Well, why don't we start with the law of the day? So for those students who've been through the Path to Meditation Mastery, we do a deep dive into the 7 spiritual laws of success. And so for every day of the week, this is by Deepak Chopra, but of course, based on, thousands of years of spiritual wisdom and knowledge. And so Tuesday is the law of karma. And karma used to be a very triggering word for me, actually. I used to hate it because my mom would be like, if something bad happened, she'd be like, that's karma. But nobody ever talked about if something good happened that maybe, oh boy, my mouse battery is going to stop working. Hang on 1 second. Oh boy, hold on a second. That's not going to be good. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'll be right back. Oh, you gotta love technology, Gotta love it. Hang on a second. Keeping it real, ladies. Keeping it real. Alrighty. Very good. Okay. Got it. Sorry about that. Plugged in now. Nothing's gonna die on me. I've been there then before. All right. Here we go. So the law of karma, yeah, it used to be a super triggering word for me because it seemed like it was always associated with negativity. However, karma, the word all by itself just means action. And so there's good karma, so meaning good action. And then there's negative karma, which is negative action, right? And so karma is not a bad word. So here's what it says. Every action generates a force of energy that returns to us in like kind. Choosing actions that bring happiness and success to others ensures the flow of happiness and success to you. So it's literally what actions, what thoughts, words, and actions you put out there will come right back to you, good or negative. But it's a neutral word in itself. So it's a very, and it's actually extremely empowering as well to know that you have control of your karma, you of the action that you're taking. You always have a choice how you want to look at something, how you want to see it, and you're not a victim. Okay. So here's another message for October 4th. This is really big. In humility, there is no expectation of success. Accomplishment comes naturally, unthreatened by what is said by others. Let me say this again. In humility, there is no expectation of success. Accomplishment comes naturally, unthreatened by what is said by others. That word humility is a very interesting word, right? When I think of humility and humbleness, right? I do think of my physician sisters, and I think of my dad, right? You heard me talk about my dad. He's a 90-year-old cardiologist, and like literally so many of his former students, fellows, residents came to his birthday party. And, he is known as somebody who is very humble and, loves medicine. And, the opposite of humility, I feel like, and maybe you guys can think of a different word, but to me, the opposite of humility is arrogance, right? Somebody who's very arrogant and thinks that they're so great because X, Y, and Z happened or whatever, right? But in humility, there's no expectation of success. Accomplishment comes naturally, unthreatened by what is said by others. So when we adopt a consciousness of being guided, a consciousness of being an instrument of something bigger, right? When we take the ego out of it, when we can see ourselves as spiritual beings having a human experience, destined to be that instrument and do good in the world. And when we have that understanding, like I always say, I've heard Oprah say this, right? God, use me, right? Use me. Before I go into a patient room, I'll stop at the door and be like, come with me, right? Use me as the instrument to say to this person whatever it is that needs to be said. Even before I know why I'm seeing them or whatever it is, let the interaction be divinely guided. And it's, and like sometimes people will say to me, like, you saved my life, or, you did, whatever. And I'd always say, it's not me. I'm just an instrument. I'm just an instrument, just as you are, and the two of us learn from each other. And we just have to allow ourselves to be working in that way. And when you adopt that kind of a consciousness, the humility just comes, right? And then you just do what you think is right. And you're not looking for accolades. You're not looking for acknowledgement, right? And accomplishment comes naturally, unthreatened by what is said by others. And so, often if I remember just like, I don't know why the only thought I can come up with is like an old boyfriend, right? Like that you break up with, right? And I remember him saying to me, no one's ever gonna love you the way I did, blah, like throwing their stuff at me, right? And it's like, and that's the only thought I can think of for some reason. Accomplishment comes naturally, unthreatened by what is said by others. Like if somebody's throwing venom at you, right? It's not about that, right? You can't take it to heart. You have to stay light about it because they're in their own vortex of whatever it is that's going on. And you have to know your own value and your own truth, unaffected, unthreatened by what the other souls are saying to you, which may very well be negative, because we already have the broken record of other people's thoughts, negativities, fears, especially in this time of on the planet. There's so much negativity out there. We have to be able to filter it out so we can be our true soul conscious loving selves. Okay. Whew, deep stuff today for a Tuesday. Okay, October 1st, ask and it is given. We've been talking about the positive aspects. This is huge. So listen up. The more positive aspects, right? Positive things, positive aspects you search for, the more you are going to find. And the more positive aspects you find, the more you will search for more. The more you will search for more. Okay. In the book of positive aspects process, you will activate within yourself a high vibration of well-being, which matches who you really are. And you will feel wonderful. And even better, this vibration will become so practiced that it will become your dominant vibration. And all aspects of your experience will now begin to reflect this higher vibration. So, if we choose to look for the positive aspects in all the things and humans around us, right? If we make a conscious decision to do that, that is a karma. Okay. There's an energy behind that decision and to actually do it. So every action generates a force of energy that returns to us in like kind. So think about that for a second. If you're constantly looking for the positive aspects around you, and that's the energy that you're recognizing and you're seeing, it's bound to come back to you that someone else or something in the universe will see your positive aspects. Right? So try it out, experiment with it. Just experiment with it. You know, it's not for you, it's not for you. That's fine. But try it. It's not going to hurt anything, right? Unless the ego doesn't like these things, though, the one who's sitting there judgmental and criticizing all the time. So it might piss off the ego a little bit if you're in that place in your life. But if you allow it just to be, allow yourself to just look at the positive aspects of anything. I can look at my microphone and be like, oh, it's so awesome because people can hear me better. Or, oh, this pen, it allows me to write what I need to write. Or, oh, that person, has a positive aspect, right? Everyone's playing a role. And so it's just up to us to really look for it and put that energy out into the universe. So, okay. Let me see. Hey, Neen, do you want to pick a card? Okay. Come on down. Today is Soul's Journey cards. That's what we do on Tuesdays. All right, my love. Hi. Let me get dressed. It's almost time to get your bus, City. All righty. Pick a card.
Happiness.
Happiness.
I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path.
Did you hear that? I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path.
Oh, look, there's Scano dolphins over
Oh, there. Yes, that's her school, and these are their dolphins.
All students are Scano dolphins.
Oh, that's so cool. All right. Go ahead. I put your clothes out on the floor. Go get dressed and your breakfast is there. Okay. All righty. Let's check it out. Happiness. This is awesome. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Before incarnating, your soul created a blueprint for you to follow in this physical dimension. The easiest way to chart this path is to follow your bliss. Life is full of choices and opportunities. Spirit, in its infinite wisdom, has given you the emotion of happiness to guide you. The signposts are always there, but you have to acknowledge them and have the courage to follow them. As you hold this card, do you feel that you are living a life of happiness? In what areas is it lacking? It may be time to be truthful with your soul self. Listen to its language and intuit if there is someone or a scenario holding you back from experiencing complete happiness, even though it may be painful to admit. You need to be completely truthful. Be mindful of how happiness will affect every aspect of your life on your path. Also intuit if there is someone else in your life who needs to be brought into the awareness of happiness. This is important to recognize as well. Others will want to learn from you, and whether you admit it or not, you can be their teacher. When you are filled with love and compassion, not only do you bring happiness into your life, but you lead others by example. Be the light. Love it. So let's get comfortable. Wherever you are sitting, and let's be the light as we go into our meditation today. Okay? Let's feel that identity of being the light. So let's go ahead and get comfortable wherever you are sitting. And either close your eyes or rest your eyes down. Just not really focusing on anything. And visualize your heart in the center of your chest, just glowing. Let's take a deep breath into our hearts. And as we breathe in, visualize that light just getting brighter and brighter. And then as you breathe out, imagine it's like a firecracker, right? The fireworks. And it just explodes and it sends that light to all of the rest of your body, to all your cells, to all your body. And with the next deep breath in, again, fill up and see that light just being super bright in the center of your chest. And then breathe out and send all that sparkly brightness out to every organ in your body and let it seep out of your pores. Now, as you sit and sparkle, let's go ahead and ask ourselves the 4 soul questions. Question 1. Who am I? Who am I? Just be. Second question. What do I want? What is my deepest desire? Third question. What is my purpose? How can I serve myself and others? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Fourth question. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Allow anything at all to come to you. Now let's begin the repetition of our mantra. For those of you who've already received your personalized primordial sound meditation mantra, go ahead and start repeating that now. For everyone else, we'll use the mantra so hum. So we'll silently repeat so hum, so hum, so hum. Please continue repeating your mantra. I will keep the time and I'll let you know when it's time to stop. Enjoy your meditation. Please keep your eyes closed and stop repeating your mantra and rest. Rest in existence. Rest in awareness. Rest in consciousness. Just rest. And as we rest, I'll pronounce 4 intentions. Just repeat them silently and release them into being. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And lightness of being. Lightness of being. Continue to rest. When you're ready, you can slowly start wiggling your fingers and toes. Give yourself a big stretch. Bring your palms together to your heart center and give yourself a little bow of gratitude for bringing yourself here today to fill up on the truth of who you are, which is a bright light. And so from this place, let's give a blast of shining, bright, firework, sparkly energy that's full of love out to all of our family, our friends, our community, our patients, our city, our state, our country, to all the countries on this planet, to every single brother and sister soul on this planet. From there, let's give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And then from there, it gets boom, boomeranged right back to us. We'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Sending you all so much love. Don't forget to put your takeaways in the comments. Please anchor it in. And if you're on YouTube, you know what to do.